Given a string, let's say we want to return a palindrome made from all its characters. And then if no such palindrome exists, we want to return none. So for example, we could say that we have the string AAAA, CACBA. And so we want to rearrange this string into a possible palindrome, and that's what we get in the output. Now, there are many different possible palindromes that we can create, so we're just going to look at one way of creating such a palindrome in a quick way. So here this output has AAA, CBC, AAA. Now, how do we go about doing this? So here I've just pasted in the steps that we're going to use. So the first thing is we're going to count the occurrences of characters. So for example, we're going to count how many times A occurs, and then B occurs, and then C occurs. After that, we're going to find the character that repeats an odd number of times. Because in a palindrome, you can only have a character repeating an odd number of times if it is the only character in the center. Everything else has to repeat an even number of times, just because a palindrome can be read the same backwards and forwards. So if we find multiple characters that repeat an odd number of times, that means that there's no possible palindrome that we can create. But if there are no characters that repeat an odd number of times, then that's perfectly fine, because maybe we might have a palindrome that is of an even length or odd length. It doesn't matter, but if it's less than one character, then we're still fine. And finally, we generate a middle using that character that repeats an odd number of times, and then we generate a tail that uses the rest of the characters, and then we duplicate that tail on the other side, and that generates our palindrome. So let's test this out with this example. So we'll first start off by counting the occurrences of each character. And for the purposes of this problem, we're just going to maintain the fact that we only have 26 characters. So we're just going to use all uppercase. So here we'll say that we can see A is there 6 times, and then we see that B is there once, and C is there 2 times. Now that we've counted the occurrences of the characters, we need to find the character that repeats an odd number of times. So we need to search through this entire collection right here. And so we see that only B repeats an odd number of times. And that's good, because we either need one character to repeat an odd number of times or no characters too. And so we have the former. So B has one character, so we pick that character. And so that's going to be our middle. So we say that middle is going to be just the letter B repeated that many number of times. So we only have one B, so we're only going to put one B here. So the middle is B. And next we need to create our tail. So now that we've used this middle, we don't need to look at B anymore. So we'll just look at A and C. Now to generate the tail, what we're going to do is we're going to go through every character that we haven't looked at that wasn't part of our middle. In this case, just A and C. And we're just going to add that character that many number of times divided by 2. So for example, I'm going to add A 3 times, and I'm going to add C 1 time, because 3 is half of 6, and 1 is half of 2. So I'll just say A, and then C. So that's going to be my tail. Now the final step is to combine this and return it. So the way we'll combine it is it's going to look something like tail plus middle plus tail, and I'm just going to put a -1 to indicate that this is the backwards tail. So that'll essentially be A, C, and then B. And then we're just going to flip the tail. So that'll become C, A, and we return that. So we end up with A, C, B, C, A. And that is a valid palindrome. So using this technique, we can generate any palindrome given a string of characters. Or we'll just return none if it's not possible. Alright, let's go ahead and code this out. We'll start our function by just saying def make palindrome, and we'll take a string as our input. Next, we have to do that first step, and that's going to be counting our characters. So for this, just because we're only using 26 characters, that's just the uppercase alphabet, we're just going to maintain a list. So we'll just say cars is equal to, and then the way we're going to create this list is we're going to say cur, and then 65 plus I, so that's going to convert from ASCII number to the character, and then 0 for I in range 26. So essentially what this is it's a list containing individual lists, where each list's first element is going to be that character, and then the list's second element is going to be the number of times that character occurs. And then the reason we're adding 65 to this is because a starts at 65. And we're just going from I equals 0 all the way to 26. So we just have to account for that change. Next, we have to go through our string and count the number of times each character occurs. So we'll say for C in string, and then we'll say cars at ord C. So that's just converting it to a number. And if we're converting it to a number, we have to subtract 65 because we've shifted everything by 65. And then at 1, just plus equals 1. So that's increasing the occurrence of that character. Now, once we do that, we want to make sure that we don't keep any of those extra characters. So we're just going to filter them out using the filter function. So we'll say cars is equal to list filter. And then the function we're going to use is lambda x, such that x at 1, so the occurrences of this is not equal to 0. And then the list we're applying this to is just cars itself. All right, so this concludes step 1. Now step 2 is to find that middle element that we're going to use, so that middle character. So we'll start by creating a variable that will represent that index of that character. We'll call it mid index, and we'll just say that it's none for now. Now we're going to go through every character, so for I in range length of cars. And if we find a character whose number of occurrences is odd, then we need to check to see if we've already found another character like that. And if we have, then we have an impossible palindrome. So we'll say if cars I 1, mod 2 is equal to 1. And then we check if mid index is not none, then we return none, because that means that we've already found one. Otherwise, we're just going to update mid index. Mid index is equal to I. Now, if we didn't find anything, then mid index is going to be none at the end of this for loop. So we'll just say that mid index is equal to whatever it is, or 0. So 0 is just any index that we picked. So if this is none, we'll automatically default to 0. But if this is not none, then we'll keep this value. Next, we should generate the middle. So we'll say middle is equal to cars mid index at 0. So that's the character. And then we multiply that by the number of times the character occurs. So cars mid index at 1. Now that we've generated the middle, we need to generate the tail. So we'll say tail is equal to an empty string. And we're just going to go through the rest of the elements that we haven't looked at for our middle index. So for I in range length of cars, if I is equal to mid index, we want to skip it. So just continue. Otherwise, we'll say tail plus equals cars I 0 times the number of times it occurs. So cars I 1 divided by 2. And we're just dividing by 2 because we want to then reverse this particular tail and put it at the end of our final palindrome. And now we can finally say return tail plus middle plus tail backwards. And that's all that we have to do in this function. All right, let's go ahead and test our function. So we're just going to put this into IPython. And then I'm just going to say make palindrome with the input that we tested before. So that was AAAACACBA. And let's just hit enter there. And we should see that we get AAACBCAAA. So it looks like that worked. Now let's try something impossible. So we'll say make palindrome. Maybe we'll say RARARA. Now this is impossible because we have multiple characters, in this case both A and R, that occur an odd number of times. So when we run this, we should see that we get nothing as our output, because no string is possible to create from this. Alright, that's it for this video, and I hope this was helpful.